Rising family. I can't see. Hold on. Alright. Grand Rising family. How y'all doing today? We about to get into this card of the day real quick because I gotta start my yoga training. Well, actually the first class is on Monday, but I want to get everything together for the weekend because it's a whole lot of food restrictions and I need to go grocery shopping and get shit ready, get shit in order. Hey girl, okay, I'm glad you're here. We finna get into this card of the day, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what we do, since you're new to the channel, depending on how I feel, I might sage the day first and things like that, but I don't really feel like I need to do that because I saged myself last night. The deck that we use most of the time is an astrology deck because I really like the zodiac signs and things of that nature. So we're just gonna get into it. Feel free to ask questions if you want me to ask the cards or the deck or anything. If you need clarity, this is a time to utilize my gifts for free. Yes. So let's get into it. Today is November the 7th. It's a Friday. 7 is the number of completion. What y'all got going on for us today? What are we completing? What cycles are being completed? What mindsets are being completed? What's going on for today's energy? It's the 7th. It's November. It's still Scorpio season. So it's still some mystery shit going on. Some mysterious shadow shit going on. What shadow work is being completed? Ooh. Are we completing shadow work right now? That's very interesting. What y'all want us to know today? I come to you guys on the behalf of the collective for the energy today in Scorpio season on the 7th day of November. What y'all got for us? It's kind of hard to watch the cards on a bed because the bed be leaning and stuff. But this is not the best mattress. Anyways, let's see what these babies want us to know, honey. Because it's lit. It's a lit day. I just feel really good. Okay, so let's see. What's the energy for today? November the 7th, 2020. It's a... Why did I say Friday? It's Saturday. It's not Friday, y'all. Y'all knew that, though. Okay. November 7th, 2020. It's Saturday. Not Friday. Let me recorrect that. What's going on today for my peoples? We want to know what things should we be paying attention to, what things should we look out for, what things should we ignore, anything that we need to do, anything that we don't need to do, places to go, places not to go. What's the energy for today? What is the energy for today? What is the energy for today? What's the energy for today? If those cards are meant, they will show themselves. If those cards are meant, they will show themselves. Whatever cards are meant will show themselves. Yo, this is some sick shit. I freaking love it here. I love it here. Y'all just watched me shuffle them cards. Y'all just watched me do everything. I watched them and I shuffled them 100 different ways. There's no reason that this card should still be on top of the deck unless it's really for us. Oh, I just love it. What we got? The motherfucking world. And we don't even really need to go. Wait, we don't even need to do a reading today, obviously, because we just got this card yesterday. We just got this card yesterday. The world is ours, says the Lord. Like, why do we be playing with these people? Why is we playing with these people, y'all? I don't understand. The ancestors want us to stop playing because at this point, they're not going to keep telling us it's ours unless it really is. They're not going to keep telling us the world is yours. I'll just be like, it's so funny to me because they just keep being very loud. Like, I don't know who's not listening. Somebody somebody is not listening to them, because they keep having me get these same cards. And I know it's not me that's not listening. I'll be listening every single day. So I'm trying to figure out, somebody is not listening to them because they are very, very loud and clear and telling us that the world is ours. We about to walk into this level of prosperity, abundance. We about to walk into this life that we deserve, the life that we desire, that because it's ours. Whoever watches my stories and watches my lives and is dedicated to my lives, you are not listening. I don't know who you are. I don't know, because so many people watch my shit. I don't know who you are, but you watch my shit and they're telling you that the world is yours, because this card, although this card is for the collective, I know personally it is for me, but it's also for somebody else, because they keep trying to tell us. They keep trying to tell us, like, hey, pay attention. Remember who you are. Remember whose you are. Remember the power that you hold. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The world is yours. The world is yours. It's coming. It's coming. But you got to be ready. You got to do the work. Like yesterday said, you got to destroy those old systems. We got to rebuild. You got to rebrand. You have to rebirth. You cannot walk into this new level of prosperity and this new level of the world being yours until you shed all that shit that no longer serves you. You have to walk into your new light, your new level, the new chapter. Okay, so we have the world. I have my laptop here, so I don't necessarily have to put it on the screen today. If that's something that y'all would like me to continue doing, please comment that below. Let me know if y'all want me to keep putting it on the screen so that y'all can read along with me. However, the world. Okay, so y'all know I like to do the symbols. Y'all know I like to do the symbols first, and then I get into the world. But hold on, let me go to the world actually, so I could just get it on up. The world is 21. I love these cards too, because they're teaching me Roman numerals. Like, I have to learn Roman numerals. Okay, the world. So in this corner we have a human. They don't have a symbol for human, so we'll just go to the next. This is an eagle in this corner. They don't have a symbol for ego either, but they have a bird symbol, and the bird represents a messenger of clear speech and thoughts. So this card is clearly a message from our higher selves. It's a message from the divinity, the divine, from God, your creator, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. It's a message that the world is yours. It's coming to you really soon. You got to be prepared. Then we have a lion here on this end. The lion represents, I'll show this to y'all a little closer too. The lion over here represents strength and integrity. And then we have a bull over here on this side. The bull represents the element of earth, the sign of a Taurus. Every Taurus that I know is really good with money. Every Taurus that I know is classy as hell. Every Taurus that I know, like, they live very luxurious lives. They live very, glamorous lives. They very big up there. They take really good care of themselves. They're very big on self-care. They're very, very big on, the finer things type shit. All the Tauruses that I know. So the fact that there's a bull down there that represents the Taurus sign, the element of air, which means we're walking into some abundance, some prosperity, some glamour, some luxuriousness, and the earth sign, it's material things, worldly possessions. We're walking into that, the world, worldly possessions, literally. And then we have this wraith. This figure is surrounded by a wraith. I'm gonna bring it closer, guys. But a wraith represents success and victory. Success and victory. Victorious success and victory. So you see, we have the human, the eagle, the lion, the bull, and then the wraith is right around here. The wraith. And the number is 21. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 is the number of creativity. We need to start getting creative with this shit. Get creative, because the world is yours. So you need to get creative. Get creative, because we finna have everything that we want. It's finna fall into our hands, and you need to know what to do with that shit when it gets there. You need to know what to do with that shit when it gets there. When the world is given to you, you better know what the fuck to do with it. So get creative. Start thinking. Get in your head. Get in your head. Start thinking. Start planning. Start preparing, because the world is coming. It's on its way. It says... Okay, so I don't know how I can, okay, I'll just leave it there so y'all can see while I read. This card shows an androgynous figure surrounded by a wreath. There are wands in either hand, and the wreath is flanked by 4 images: the eagle, the lion, the bull, and the human. It's the last card in the major arcana and symbolizes the completion of a cycle. What's today? What's today? Today is what? The 7th of November? Didn't I say today was a completion day? Okay. Woo! The number is 21 and or 3 because 2 plus 1 equals 3. The element is earth. It says that the zodiac sign for this card is Capricorn, and that makes sense because Capricorns are big bosses. Capricorns are very big bosses. Capricorns are, oh, hey, Capricorn! Capricorn are very big bosses. They very ambitious. They very like go get it out the mud. Capricorns ain't never settling for shit. Like they big dog, okay? Yes, Taurus is glamorous as hell, but Capricorns is big boss. Like they don't even be giving a fuck because they be having it all. The symbol is angel, bird, bull, cloud, wand, lion. Okay, so we did bird, we did bull, we did lion. Now let's do angel, cloud, and wand. Cloud, we already know cloud represents a warning. And not in this case, it's not necessarily a warning, more so a preparation, like get ready. Wand represents masculine sexuality, the element of fire. And then it says angel. Angel represents messengers from divinity. This is a message from the divine. This says messages from divinity. This is literally a message from God, source, creator, your ancestors, my ancestors, spirit guides, our higher selves. This is literally, it says messengers from divinity. Literally, guys, this is, y'all saw how I shuffled. Y'all know that it cannot, there's no reason for this card to have come out yesterday and today without it literally being for us. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Okay, it says, in the upright position, which we did get in the upright position, the world represents both endings and beginnings. Completion, number 7. Today is the 7th day. It is the end of one journey and the start of another one. It's a sure sign that it is time to move on to something different. It signifies completion and victory. It assures you that you are all that you need to be and you have all that you need to have. The world is at your fingertips. Go explore it now. The numerology of this card goes back to 3 with the Empress and the creativity. 2 plus 1 equals 3. This is the turning point where you go back to the beginning again, starting a whole new journey of evolution. So although you're going, I won't say going back because we're never going back. We're always going forward. We're ever evolving. So although we're starting over again, we're not going back because now we're starting over on a new level. So this is a turning point. You're at the beginning again, but you're not going back to the beginning. If you understand what I'm saying? Because we're not never going back. We're going forward. We're just starting over on a new level. You're older, wiser, the butterfly emerging out of the cocoon. It's time for celebration, honey, before the next cycle of break commences. Celebration. This card also gives you a chance to pause and see where you've been. It's a mark of deeper understanding where everything starts to fall into place. If you've been contemplating getting more involved with your areas of interest or expertise, the appearance of this card is a definite go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You may even find that it brings with it travel and more global interest as you start to find your way forward. Once more, completion, fulfillment, success. Completion, fulfillment, success, honey. We're on our way. Like, I feel this because I had an interview yesterday for an apprenticeship that I got because it was I literally got it. I got the apprenticeship after the interview, like while I was there. She kept trying to say, if you move for it, if you move for it, if you go for it. And I was like, okay, I get it. That's the politics. You got to say that shit. And then at the end of the meeting, she was like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and move forward because I really want to go. She's like, I've been liking you. I've been wanting to go forward with you. So we're just going to go ahead and move forward. While I was the second interview and she had this notebook. And she had all her people interview and she had everybody's name on a piece of paper and she was writing down the stuff about them, right? So she had one person, she had already did one interview before me. I was the second interview. And then she had another person's name on some pages after me, right? Why the hell at the end of the interview she scratched them people's names out? Duh, because it's mine. It's fucking mine. It says, but I say all that to say because she was talking about we might be traveling and stuff because to go take care of clients and et cetera, and things like that. And so it says that you may even find that it brings more travel. Like, yes, the world is ours. The world is mine. Like, literally at our fingertips. It's everything that we ever want is at our fingertips. We just got to go get that shit. It's literally ours. I don't have to keep telling y'all this, although I'm going to keep telling y'all this as long as the cards tell me to. The fucking world is yours. You have to go get that shit. And I'm going to always bring it down to this simple example or this simple metaphor because I always can explain things better when I have an example. So, for example, you know how children have sippy cups at daycare or at preschools, they have sippy cups. And usually, I've worked at a lot of daycares and preschools. They have to have their names on it. So either the parents put the kids' names on it or the school will put the kids' names on it. And so the cups usually sit in a certain area. Or, you know, the cups be sitting on a desk or something. Like they have their own special area for sippy cups. So the cups have their names on it. It's yours. You're sitting at your desk. You just got to go get it. You have to get up and go get it. It's already yours. It has your name on it. Literally, it has your name on it. Y'all, when I was driving to that interview, I turned the music off and I was just talking to myself. I was speaking it. I'm like, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And I kept just saying it. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And I went and I got it because it was mine. It had my name on it. Literally, all I did was went and go get it. I just got up from my desk and went to go get my sippy cup because it was mine. It has my name on it already. Like, go get your shit. It's yours. They're telling you the world is yours. Now is the time for success, completion, and fulfillment. I mean, what else is there to say? I don't know what else to tell you guys. Do y'all want me to pull another card? Do we have to pull another card? Is there anything else that really needs to be said? I don't think so. What? Do y'all need something? Does somebody need some clarification? Do somebody need a carpool? What? Let me know, because it's really clear as day at this point. Stop fucking playing and go get your shit. Or forever hold your fucking peace. Like, okay, like at a wedding. If you don't say nothing, forever hold your fucking peace. If you don't go get that shit, stop fucking complaining. Just be a wimp. Just be a loser. Just be a lame. Just don't walk in your divinity. If you don't want that shit, then just forever hold your fucking peace. Don't say shit. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about shit. If they're not going to get that shit, if you're not doing the work, if you're not going to get what's yours, if you're not sacrificing, if you're not putting in the work, if you're not dedicated, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear it. Go get your shit or forever hold your fucking peace. Period. That's it. So yeah, I mean, anything else? No? Okay. Y'all want to do a spell card? We can do a spell card. Oh, y'all. I know you fucking lying. Okay, well, apparently they wanted us to pull these other cards, okay? Because these two cards are still in the pack. I mean, these two cards was left in here. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I had all the cards. Well, apparently it was meant for us to get these cards anyways, because we got the Ace of Pentacles, big pentacle going on, big money going on, big abundance going on. This the first. Okay, let's just get to the reading, because let's just get to the reading. Pentacles represent money, the material earth, and the material world and the element of earth. The material world and the element of earth. Then we say we got a Taurus down there that represents earth. Okay, anyways. Pentacles, big money going on. And it's the first, because bitch, I'm the one. Bitch, we the one. Bitch, you the one. Like, it's up there. Let's read what this means. And we also pulled the death card. But again, calm down. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. This is just like the card that we got yesterday, the Tower card. So we didn't pull these two cards. They were just waiting for us to find them. That's what happened. We actually did pull the World card. These two cards are just waiting for us to find them. However, again, don't be afraid of the death card. Do not be afraid of the death card. Death does not signify a physical death. It more so signifies or represents a spiritual death, meaning you're growing, you're rebirth. Like I said yesterday, you have to die in order to be reborn. Phoenix rising, you got to go through the burn. You have to be burned. You have to go through the fire to rise from the ashes. It's a death of a mindset, death of a ideology, death of a narrative, death of a maybe you thought you wanted something before that you now don't. So it's death of that. You're no longer going the same way that you once maybe thought you were going. You're going to a new path now. It's a new journey now. It's a new journey now. So that old journey has to die. That old way of thinking has to die. That old person who you are has to be dead. It has to go. They gotta go. They gotta go so that you can be reborn into this new world. Okay, so let's read the Ace of Pentacles. And when I say that, I keep my bag, my cards in here, because I travel a lot and I be doing readings on the go. So I just keep my stuff in here. So I had found those two cards in here. I thought I took all the cards out. This is another deck, but I thought I had took all the cards out. But apparently I didn't, because we were meant to see these two. Okay, so let's read the Pentacles. Pentacles. What? It says, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. New beginnings need a practical approach. This card represents something new on a material level. It could be a new job. Hey sis, a new job. Or a new idea for a business. You may even find a little windfall coming your way. While this is usually a good omen, don't let it go to your head. You have to remain pragmatic and invest your time and your assets wisely. Practical approach, new beginnings, sufficient resources. The number is 1 because, bitch, I'm the one. The element is earth because you need to stay grounded. The symbols are garden, lily, mountain, path, pinnacle, rose. Now, let's go. We know mountains represent consistency, being consistent, Mountains also represents a spiritual path. So if it's a new beginning, and we need to be consistent on our spiritual path, we need to be consistent in our spirituality. Let me read this. It says garden, lily, mountain, path. A garden represents fertility in nature. New beginnings need a practical approach. Plant the seeds, plant the correct seeds so that it can grow and blossom properly the way you want it to. Don't go into nothing too fast without having proper planning. Plant those seeds the correct way. It says lily. Lily represents purity and renewal. Renewal, what do we say? You have to die to be reborn. You have to die to be renewed. Lily, mountain represents, like I said, the spiritual path and consistency. Path represents the journey of life. And it says pentacle, but it says pentacle rose. There's no pentacle rose on here. It's just a pentacle and then rose. So pentacle, again, is the money in the material world, the element of earth. Rose represents love, fertility, and desire. And again, it says fertility. A garden represents fertility too. Plant those seeds, plant the correct seeds so that you can prosper, so that you can reap the benefits that you really want. Plant the correct seeds because it says new beginnings need practical approaches. Proper planning so that you don't fail. What does it say? A failure to plan is a plan to fail. Come on now. Proper planning, plant those seeds because, like I said, the world is yours. You just have to go get it and do the work, but you gotta plant those seeds too. Part of doing the work is planting proper seeds so that your foundation can be strong, so your foundation can grow. Okay, we done with that. Oh wait, I guess I should read the card to y'all, but I already told you what it meant. Oh, I did read it to you. Okay, yeah. We're on to death. We're on to the death card. Please do not be scared by this card, y'all. It is not scary. It's actually, we should be honored to have gotten the death card because that means our ancestors and our spirit guides and our higher selves know that we're ready for that next level, and they trust that we are ready. They see that we are equipped to go through the fire. They're telling us that we're ready to go through the fire, to be reborn. So don't be scary. You should actually feel honored because you're ready. You're ready to level up. You're ready for the next level. It says, death rides a white horse wearing black armor. He carries a flag and appears to have no concern where he is going or whom he tries. This card does not mean death in a physical form. It simply represents transformation. Think about it. If you get a new job, then your life at your old position dies. If you move a house, then your life in your old home dies. Death, therefore, speaks of transition, not the end of a physical life. The numbers are 13 and or 4 because 1 + 3 = 4. 4 is foundation. I told you guys, we have to kill that old self. We have to die off that old self. We have to be reborn because now it's foundation. We are building our foundation. We want a steady, solid foundation. We want to plant the right seeds into our foundation. Number 4 is foundation. The element is water because water cleanses all. Water transforms all. Water washes away all things old. Water washes away all things old. The zodiac symbol is Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season, y'all. What did I just tell y'all? We are in Scorpio season. Today is the 7th day. We are completing a cycle. We are being reborn. We are dying. Old self is dying away. Scorpio season has to do with all the shadowy shit. All that shadow shit that's coming up that you got to deal with. You got to let that shit go. Kill that shit. Let that shit die because you're walking into abundance. You're walking into the world. You're walking into a new world, and old self cannot come. Old shadow shit cannot come. It does not have. This world has no place for old shadow shit, insecure shit, egotistical shit, all the other negative shit that we put into the world, all the lower vibrational energies that we be operating in the world. It has no room for that. It has no space for that. So you gotta let that shit die. You have to let that shit die. It has to be the end of that cycle. It has to be. The symbols represent armor, banner, crown. We know crown represents eternal life. Crown represents victory, and crown represents power. It says armor, banner, crown, feather, horse, sun, tower. Woo! Let's go read those. Now, we had the tower card yesterday, and it's very interesting that one of the symbols for this death card is the tower, because we pulled the tower card yesterday. So hilarious. Okay, armor. Armor represents protection and strength. Don't be afraid to go through that fire. You're protected. Know who you are and know whose you are. Armor represents protection and strength. You got it. You got it. You just gotta go through it. They trust you because you're ready. It's time. You got this. It's time to go through that fire. It's okay. Sit in that fire. Sit in the inferno and get reborn. Sit in that fire and get rebuilt. Sit in that fire and die and get reborn. It says banner. Banner represents something worth protecting. Something worth protecting. He's got a banner here. Banner represents something worth protecting. You are something worth protecting. Your ancestors said, we're not going to put you in a fire and let you die. You are something worth protecting. We got you. Trust us. Trust yourself. You're not going to die physically. We got you. You are something that is worth being protected. Come on now. Don't act like you don't know who you are. Crown. I already told y'all what crown means. Crown represents power, victory, eternal life. Eternal life. When you go into this fire, you're not going to die. You have eternal life. You're being reborn time and time again. Because, trust, baby, this is not the last fire you're going to go through. What? This is not the last fire you're going to go through. Eternal life. Ever evolving. It says, feather, horse, sun, tower. Feather. Feather represents justice and freedom. Justice and freedom. This death is about to bring us justice and freedom. It's about to bring us freedom. We're walking into a new life. Horse represents energy and vitality. Energy and vitality. We need to be very energized because we finna have the world in our hands. We gonna need all that energy. We're gonna need all that energy. It says it represents the sun and tower. Okay, where's sun at? Sun represents life force and or a father figure. I feel that heavily. Cause my daddy said, hey, bitch, you the what? It's time to go. Tower represents a connection between the spirit world and the physical world. Listen to me. Our ancestors are loud today. They are very loud. They are telling us, you got this. You're worth being protected. We're not finna let you die. We're not finna let you fall. We're not gonna hold your hand, but trust me, we right here. We right here. Like, you know when you go on a walk with a little kid and they wanna be independent, so you let them walk ahead of you a little bit, but you're right there behind them. You're not holding their hand, but you right there in case anything happens. You could see a car coming. You could see somebody else coming. You could see a dog coming. You right there. You right there to watch them, but then you letting them walk on their own little path. They on their own journey, but there's something worth protecting. Your ancestors are telling you, you're something worth protecting. You got this. We got you. Have faith that the fire is meant to cleanse you. It's meant to purify you. You know, literally, when they tell us how boiling water, water only becomes purified once it's been burned, once it's been boiled. Fire purifies, y'all. Okay, it says in the upright position, this card means nothing is staying the same. The changes may not be oh, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute now, honey. Come on now. Okay. Nothing is staying the same. The changes may not be pleasant ones, but they are necessary for your growth and ultimately to your happiness. This is the time to rid yourself of what is no longer useful. If you have been feeling like you're making no headway, then this card is encouraging you to go deeper into the fires of purification. Make more sacrifices and be willing to surrender to whatever is necessary to get you moving forward again. It can point to the end of a situation. Yes, even the end of a relationship. That number is 13, but that has nothing to do with Friday the 13th or any superstition. In fact, unless you were a Knights Templar back in the 14th century, Friday the 13th is just another day. In this case, the number can be reduced down to 4, which is the number of foundation. Every time something is born, something else dies. This is the lesson of the death card. It reminds you of evolution, ever evolving. It's a reminder that nothing is permanent. This card shows you that it's time to make transition from one phase to another. While this may not always be the most pleasant of markers in a reading, it is not a hairbringer of doom. Rather, it is an indication that change is necessary and that new beginnings are coming hot on the heels of those changes. New beginnings are coming in hot and heavy, honey. Hot and heavy. And what this card tell us? This card told us the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another cycle. A new journey. We're starting again. This says new beginnings. New beginnings are coming in hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. The words in the key right in the upright position represent transformation, closure, and purging. Purging away all old things that no longer serve us. Purging away all those old qualities, all those insecurities, all those mindsets, all those ideologies. Purging away all those people that no longer serve us, all those places that no longer serve us, all those things that no longer serve us. So get ready, because the world is fucking yours, and we're walking into some abundance. But the only way that we can reap that abundance is if we plant the proper seeds. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow, and you can only reap pleasant things if you do the work to plant those seeds. But guess what? All of this, having the world that's yours, being able to plant those seeds so that the world does become yours. You have to go through the fire. You have to be reborn. You have to let go of things that no longer serve you. You have to let go of mindsets that are keeping you stagnant and stuck. You have to let go of people that don't want to see you succeed, that are keeping you down. You have to let go of people that are draining your energy. You have to let go. You got to let go of fear. First and foremost, because we hold on to stuff because we're comfortable. We hold on to people because it's convenient. We hold on to the things that we know because we know it, and it's not something we don't know. We fear the unknown. It is human nature to fear the unknown. Let go of fear. Let fear die in the fire with your old self. Let fear die in the fire with your insecurities and your arrogance and your egotistical and your nastiness. Let fear die with all that shit, so that you can begin to plant the seeds, so that you can then begin to create new foundation, solid foundation, so that you can rebuild foundation. Pentacle, big earth energy, big material, big abundance coming on. And this is the Ace of Pentacles, y'all. It's in us. It's in us to plant these seeds so that we can have the world that's ours, so that we can receive the benefits, so that we can literally live in the world that is meant for us to live in. Just got to do the work, y'all. So yes, this was a really great reading. I don't know if I can hold up these cards for y'all. I can hold up the cards for y'all in some way. So yeah, let's get to the work. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's it for me today. I don't have anything else to say. So yeah. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all. And as always, the marathon continues.